So when I think of Larry and Valaria and philanthropy, the word that comes to my mind is authenticity. They truly believed if you're going to talk the talk, you had better walk the walk. And I think that's what is so admirable about how they've done that in so many different ways, that they have kind of a steely determination to do what's right. And sometimes that comes across in kind of big, visible, strategic ways. But more often than not, I think the Moons are there quietly, getting resources to just a myriad of people and organizations and places that will make life different for people in our community.
I'm always anxious to share with others that aren't from Flint what a beautiful place Flint was growing up. And I went to Metropolitan Baptist Church. It was a church that believed family first. And the church was very active with the youth. So it was nonstop activities, learning how to be kind in human ways and understanding of mankind.
I was working at a funeral home in Detroit, and the owner had a relationship with the owner of the funeral home up here who was looking for someone. And I had just completed mortuary school, and he was trying to get someone young to come up to work for him. So that's how I ended up coming to Flint. I came up and thought it would be a good opportunity to look at something, try to do something a little different than being just in Detroit.
My first professional stint out of college was with a program called Model Cities. I was an evaluation and planning analyst to start. So the area agency was a concept coming through Model Cities at the time. I was 24 when I was appointed as the executive director. And I started with a $25,000 budget that included my salary and other donations of office space, on and on and on. And by the time that I retired, the agency had grown to about 20 million. Seeing and feeling your accomplishments of working with people and making a difference, that's the real reward.
I'm of that generation. I'm sure you've learned it, that everybody can be a philanthropist. That's everybody. It's all about what you want to give. In terms of helping impact positively mankind. Dollars and cents have their place, no doubt about it. But ultimately, after you spend the dollars and the cents, it's about the people. And you cannot make things happen, even in this great society that we live in where computers do everything, without people.
So the Community Foundation has always been blessed to pretty much have the right leader at the right time. And Larry was definitely one of those right leaders. I think the most significant thing about Larry's leadership is that he literally changed the way we thought of ourselves and understood ourselves for the community. Larry knew we needed to exercise leadership in unique ways, taking on new roles, going into territory we hadn't been in before, if we were really going to make the kind of impact that we should be making. And he was steadfast in all the challenges we faced in assuming that new role, but he made sure that we partnered with others to really make sure that our community could have a vibrant downtown. So I believe that Larry's leadership around community leadership will have a lasting imprint on this community, because the Community Foundation will never be just a traditional grant maker again. It will always understand it needs to use its full toolbox to really make a difference in the lives of these people who call Flint and Genesee County home.
If I get in, if I say I'm going to do it, then I'm going to do it. You know, I'm going to give it all my all. I don't have time to waste. I really understand how long our lives are, you know, based on what I do for a living. It doesn't seem to me that I'm my age now. It seems like this was yesterday when we were young folk having fun. You know what I mean? We still have fun, but we're not young folk. But I understand how that happens. So I don't have a lot of time to waste. But if I get in, I'm gonna get in. When I think about the prior awardees, it's humbling, but it's very appreciative that the Piper family would consider us for what we've done in our community, in this our community.
We're not people that stand in line for awards. We'd rather it be something that we've done if we've touched you along our way. That's our reward. And I can just say thank you for thinking of us.
The Piper family is very pleased to honor Lawrence and Valaria Moon for sharing their unique gifts of time, talent, and treasures with the greater Flint community.